All right. Welcome everyone. As you come into the meeting, to the training, just say a quick hello so I can shout you out. Today is our second training for February's reset, fasting for your health. So it's happening every Monday at 11 a.m. Central, 12 p.m. Eastern. So if this is your first time, you can check out the replay from last week, which was on the 7th. And I also want to say happy Valentine's Day to all of you all. Yes. Love yourself. Remember to love yourself. This is part of why we're doing this fasting and learning about fasting and how we can benefit from fasting. And so today we're going to be covering the topics of the benefits of fasting, the effects of fasting on your body, and different types of fasting, namely different types of intermittent fasting. So that's what my topics will be for this particular training. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. So for those of you who have been in the group, maybe you can tag somebody else to let them know that it's going on so they can be notified just in case they didn't see the notification. All right, so we're going to just go ahead and get started because I'm excited and I want to, just as a recap, we did last week what was called the partial fast. For 3 days, you had the opportunity to choose which 3 days you wanted to do the partial fast. And with the partial fast, it was a matter of giving up something in particular, like giving up sugar or giving up meat or giving up bread, which is what I chose for 3 days, just uh, to do that particular fast. So this week we're going to be concentrating on a different type of fast, which will have th- your choice of 3 days to actually complete the fast that works for you and your lifestyle. Okay, and so let's go ahead and get started. So the benefits of fasting. Number one, it helps to promote blood sugar control by reducing insulin resistance. And I know, diabetes is a really big issue. And it can also, how you say this here? Let me just go ahead. It promotes blood sugar control by reducing insulin resistance. And the National Institute of Health did a study of 10 people and with that had type 2 diabetes. And they showed significant short-term intermittent fasting. They did that short term, and they showed significantly decreased blood sugar levels. Now, the other thing about all of this, I want to just say as a disclaimer right here, is that if you're on any medications, if you're under a doctor's care, you need to check with your medical professional to find out if this is for you. Should you do it? Should you not? Is there a way for you to do it and make it happen for you? That is this is information that I'm giving out, and it's not anything to tell you to stop doing what your doctor is having you to do at this time in your life. So as information, as educational information, this is what I'm giving you, and it's up to you if you choose to try it or not. There. Okay, so there's some people who maybe shouldn't try fasting. Now they like this just told about the fact that it helps to promote blood sugar control by reducing insulin resistance. And then you will hear some saying that those that are diabetic and on medication shouldn't do it because it may cause an interference with medication or cause your food level to be too low. So this is why you need to, find out from your doctor if you should or should not, or if you decide that you want to try it, you know, as we go through these different benefits and different types of fast, you may make a decision to see if you can work it into your lifestyle, such as it is. Okay. Number two, it helps to promote better health by fighting inflammation. And we all, well, I know, and a lot of you in the group know because I talk about it all the time about inflammation. It's at the base of most chronic conditions, most things like fibromyalgia, lupus, arthritis, glaucoma, just so many different conditions that our bodies can, uh, how can I say, that we have a detriment to our health. At the base of it is inflammation. So this fasting helps to reduce that inflammation. And so anytime I hear anything that's going to help reduce inflammation, I want to know about it and I want to share it with you all so that you can do what you can do to help your body to reduce that inflammation in your body. Inflammation by the National Institute of Health, they said inflammation is involved in the development of chronic conditions like heart disease, cancers, rheumatoid arthritis. Like I said, depend on where it lands in the body, depend on where this inflammation is happening, and it's happening all the time, not just like today and then it goes away. But it's nothing you do seems to help it. That type of inflammation, they've given it different names like this. So you want to find out what can you do that's going to help to decrease that inflammation, because that inflammation causes pain, causes these conditions and all the different side effects that come with it. And then to find that there's something that you can do, such as cutting back on your eating to give the body time to deal with that inflammation. Why not try it? Why not try it? I just wanted to let that sit there for a minute because sometimes it seems like it's a lot. Okay, so number three, talking about your heart health. Those it said it helps to improve. This is also the National Institute of Health. It helps to improve blood pressure and regulate triglycerides and cholesterol levels. Fasting, and there are all different types of fast. This one we're going to be talking about is intermittent fasting, but there are so many even types of intermittent fasting that you can find a way that will work for you, work for your lifestyle, such as it is. Especially if you're dealing with anything like this, if you have heart disease and you want to help your body to be in position to heal itself by doing what you can do, that's not going to it's not more drugs. We're talking about doing something that's easy, natural. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Throat got really dry. Something that's easy, natural, and drug free. Heart disease accounts for 31.5% of deaths globally. Globally. And if there's something that you can do by not just on a, like once a month, once a quarter, at some point where you'll stop and allow your body to be in position so that it can do what it would do naturally when the conditions are right, to deal with the inflammation, deal with cellular waste buildup, to help alleviate the problems that come with that. Another interesting thing is that it helps to boost brain function and improve your brain structure. This is something that was a study that was done on mice. So they haven't done it with people yet, but it's interesting that it may help you to boost your brain function and it may help to improve your brain structure by doing something as simple as fasting, something where you're pulling away from the table, pushing back, and allowing your body to have that time to repair, regenerate your at a cellular level like nothing else can. And so those are the types that I wanted, those are the benefits that I want to discuss today. Helps promote blood sugar control by reducing insulin resistance, promotes better health by fighting inflammation, which is a big issue behind most conditions, chronic or otherwise, helps to improve your blood pressure, triglycerides, and cholesterol levels, and it may help to boost your brain function as well as improve your brain structure. Now, I want to talk about that was the benefits of fasting. I wanted to talk about the effects of fasting. In my book, I wrote a section here. My book is You Got the Power. You can't even see that. You Got the Power seven, there you go, seven ways to transform your health and peace. And in one section, I wrote about autophagy. And this is one of the things that happens when you're fasting, especially if you fast 12 hours or more. So I'm going to just read this from the book. It says, every time we eat, insulin is produced. The body stores fat as long as insulin is constantly produced. The body will hold on to those fat stores until it absolutely has to use those stores for fuel. That's why fasting is necessary. We should all fast at some point to give the body rest and allow it to do what it will do if given the chance. You will be at rest, but your body will be busy cleaning, repairing, and regenerating your body, brain, and cells. One side effect of fasting is weight loss, which varies depending on the length of the fast and each individual's body. Okay, toxins will be released into the lymphatic system to be removed and eliminated from the body. This process is different for each person. Drinking water is crucial. Uh, I thought I had broke it down. Okay, drinking water is crucial to helping the body eliminate waste. You may experience some discomfort, such as headaches, during the purging phase. It will pass if you faint not. Okay, people will sometimes think they are getting sick and revert back to eating rather than making it through the time of cleaning and repair. Regeneration is the next phase. Having support and accountability is the most helpful during this time. You can reach out. Well, you can reach out to me, and that's why we're here today. Uh, One of the most difficult things with fasting is the misunderstanding and fear. Well, well-meaning friends and family and coworkers can give their advice and opinions. They are not based on facts usually. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so I just wanted to read that out of the book. Sorry about that. Okay, so it helps to it helps the body to when you're eating constantly, you're in a the body is in dealing with digestive mode. So when you pull back and you allow the body to rest, well, it's not really resting. What it's doing at that point is going to fight and going to repair, going to regenerate cells at a cellular level when it has time to do that besides being in digestive mode. So as long as we're eating, the body is in that mode. One of the times when your body goes into that repair mode is while you're sleeping, and so while you're sleeping, your body can do that. So it's important while you're fasting to get enough sleep as well. It's important to do that anyway, but it's important during the fasting time to allow your body to have that rest time as well in order to repair. So you don't want to be doing too much activities uh, during your fasted time. Okay. Next, I want to go to, so we covered the benefits of fasting. We covered the effects of fasting on the body. Um, and then I want to go into the types of intermittent fasting. And the first one I want to mention is what they call the 5-2 fast. That is intermittent fast. And that is where you would eat regular for 5 days. And then 2 days you would uh, fast. You can fast the way they suggested. You can fast eating like 500 to 600 calories those 2 days. And then you go back into your 5 days eating normal. I would suggest if you're going to do it, even on those 5 days, eating normal, you still want to add more fruits and vegetables to your diet. You still want to eat those things and be mindful of what you are eating, and not snacking so much unless they're healthy snacks, on chips and things of that nature. So it's 5-2 is you fast for five, you eat normal for 5 days, and then you fast for two. Some people will fast uh, just with water only for those 2 days, or fruit juice only, or maybe um, only taking in um, liquid food, so to speak, like having a smoothie on those days, you know, and not actually chewing. Then we have time resisted fasting, and that's where you can choose to fast for us to only eat during a specific period of time. Say you choose an 8 hour window, they have 8 to 16 or 10 to 14. It depends on what you want to choose, but you would say, I'm going to eat for during an 8 hour time, maybe from 10 to 6. So I'm going to start my day at, as far as eating is concerned, at 10 o'clock. And then I will not eat anything after 6 o'clock. Those other hours, those um, other 16 hours, your body will be doing the repair and regeneration, is having time to do that. Okay, so you can eat more than one time during your 8 hours. Again, you want to be mindful to eat as healthy as you can, adding fresh fruits and vegetables, drinking enough water. That is crucial during the fast. You want to drink plenty of water because that water helps to flush toxins from the body, helps to flush, as your body is dealing with repairing the repair process. You want to help the body by keeping it hydrated. Absolutely. So then that's it. You can eat during the 8 hour period. You can eat more than one time during that 8 hour period. And then once you've stepped outside of that window, then you're eating nothing during that time. And you want to drink plenty of water. Plenty of water. All right. Then we have overnight fasting. And that's basically like saying you fasting for 12 hours, 12 to 12. And overnight, when you're sleeping, you're in a fasted mode. When you eat, you break your fast. Thus we have breakfast. We've come to just call it breakfast, but it's the break fast meal. And that doesn't have to be at 8 o'clock in the morning. That doesn't have to be at 9 o'clock in the morning. You can extend that time. So if you want to try 12 to 12, you can do that. Sometimes they'll suggest, I have done it, where I just choose not to eat until after 12 o'clock. And I find that a lot of times I'm not really hungry until after 12, 1, 2 o'clock. And then to eat during when my body says, okay, I'm done with the fasted mode, let's eat. you know. And this all helps you to listen to your body, to be aware of when you actually are hungry versus any something else, being bored or just everybody else is eating, so you just eat, but you're not really hungry. Pay attention to your body. This will help you to pay attention to your body. It may be some mood swings that you have, but you're not really hungry. It may be that you're thirsty. And once you quench your thirst, you find, I'm not really hungry. So it's important to stay hydrated. To stay hydrated. Even when you're not fasting, it's important to stay hydrated, but especially while you are fasting. So then they have this guy named Brad Pilon. He's has something called Eat, Stop, Eat. And on this one you eat, and then I believe this is where you're really listening to your body. You eat, you stop, and you eat as you listen to your body. You may find that you're not as hungry as you have been eating when you listen to your body, you know. And so to do that, it just takes some time. It takes some time paying attention, being aware of yourself. That's what this fasting will also help with. Then they have what's called alternate day fasting, where you fast every other day. And some of the different doctors have said that fasted mode may be not where you're just going completely without food, but you're going to do 500 to 600 calories, which you could do easily in a meal. Okay. So if you don't want to do completely, if you're on medications or something of that nature and you cannot uh, not have a meal, you may want to try that eat, stop, eat, where um, you're going to eat something, but it's not that much, you know. And again, you're paying attention to your body. Alternate day fasting. Alternate day fasting, that was started by a lady named Krista Verity, and she's a nutrition professor at the University of Illinois here in Chicago. And again, that's that every other day. And on those days where you eat normal, and then the next day you reduce your calories to 500 to 600, or else eat nothing that day, just drinking your water. Or maybe you try to do what did I say, a smoothie, for that day. And at any rate, what we're doing is choosing 3 days during this time of fasting. 3 days. During the 3 days, you can choose either one of these that's going to work for you. Intermittent fasting. A lot of times when you hear intermittent fasting, you we are told about the 8 hour, 8 to 16, where people choose an 8 hour window. During that time, they'll eat, and you can choose the time that works for your lifestyle. You can, if it's 9 to 5, if it's 10 to 6, maybe it's 12 to 8. You're going to not start your eating until, if it's 12 to 8, you're going to not start your eating till 12 that day, 12 noon. And then after 8 p.m., you're done. You're done with eating, and now you're only drinking. And then soon you're going to be asleep, and and your body's going to do what it needs to do. This is giving your body that opportunity to help you to reduce inflammation, helps to promote your control, blood sugar control, by reducing the insulin resistance. It's going to help to promote health by fighting the inflammation in your body. And it's going to help to improve your blood pressure, triglycerides, and your cholesterol levels. And then we said that, that it may even help to boost your brain function and improve your brain structure, all by fasting. And this is something that I have here, that to do for 3 days out of the week between now and this coming Sunday. It's by the next training, which will be Monday. So you have today till then to choose which days and which type. And so just to recap the different types one more time, you have the 5 to 2, which is 5 days normal, 2 days fasting. You have time restricted, which is the typical one that we hear about, where you choose a window of eating where you can have 8 to 8 hours eating, 16 hours fasting, 10 hours eating, 14 hours fasting. It's your choice. Overnight fasting, where you choose 12 hours. That's basically what they also call 1 meal a day, OMAD, where you may choose to eat dinner today and you're not going to eat again until you eat dinner around the same time the next day. Or, whether you choose breakfast, you choose lunch, however it works for you. 1 meal a day, which they're calling overnight fasting, which is 12 to 12 hours. Eat, stop, eat, or you're going to eat. You're listening to your body tells you, eat, then you're going to eat, but you're doing this with restricted calories, 500 to 600 calories. Alternate day fasting, where you fast every other day, and then you get to choose your days. I'm choosing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for myself. So anybody that wants to choose that and come on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, that's great. But it may work for you to do some other days of the week that will work for your lifestyle. So I admonish you to do what's going to work for you. And I want if you want to try this, just put in the comment. Let me know that you're on. You're choosing to try this as well, and then let me know how is it going for you. Are you finding it that it's working for you? Is it difficult? Do you need some support? Let's do this and do it together. And so this was week two training of February's reset. This is a way of helping to reset your body. And this is a great time to do it after all of the celebrations and a lot of eating, comfort eating and holiday eating and all of that. And now, Super Bowl is past and this is Valentine's Day and it will soon be over. It's a great time to reset and get your body back, allowing your body to help to alleviate alleviate the cellular buildup, cellular waste buildup that may have occurred in your body. And it happens with all of us, so it's good at some point to allow the body to repair and regenerate without hindrance of continuing to eat. Drink plenty of water, get rest. If your body tells you needs to rest, and when you're working, on your job or something, you may have to find out how this is going to work for you. That's why we're only doing 3 days. Only doing 3 days. So you want to stay hydrated as you're doing this. Stay in a good, positive mental state. That can help, and that's why doing it together helps as well. Because then you have support and accountability from others that are trying it, or you can reach out to me and I'll be glad to help answer any questions you may have, any concerns that you have, so that you can win with this, helping to reset your body from the inside out. So that is it for today. That is it for today. So you can watch the replay of the first week, and as well as run back through this one so you can figure out what's going to work for you. And if you are interested in having a time where you really need some clarity about this or about your health, whatever it is that may be going on, it may be emotional, it may be not just physical, but that emotional stress, emotional and mental stresses can affect your physical self. And you may need some support from me as your coach, your Vibrant Life coach, and your lymphatic system health coach. And if that is the case, you can reach out to me. You can direct message me, or you can go to the link there. It is bit.ly/speak with Hillary. And I'll be glad to get on a clarity call with you to find out what it is that's going on with you and what solutions that I know of, that I work with, that can help you so that you can win. You can win in 2022. So, and I'm offering one-on-one sessions, one-on-one sessions, especially in the 90-day program, where you can meet with me on a one-on-one basis, and we can help work through together to make sure that you can win and get strategies, techniques, and things that you can do and have follow through, and to make work for your to have better health, so that you can show up at a more optimal level in your life with your family and your business. However it's been causing you to not be fully you because you've been bogged down with health concerns, whether it's mental or physical. So reach out to me if you are interested in having one of those spots for one-on-one 90-day coaching. I am open to talking to you and helping you to win. So thank you for being on this. Again, post it in the group. If you are part of you going on this journey, post it in the group so I can see it and know. And again, you can post any questions that you may have there, or if you need some personal time for clarity, you can also reach out to me as stated right here. Direct message me, or you can click that link. All right. So I look forward to seeing uh, who of you have decided to join in and continuing to join in, and try it. Try fasting for your health for February's reset. Bye for now.